the Indian Premier League. It arrived in 2008, and wow, what a revolution it was in cricket. It promised excitement, glamour, and fierce competition. Royal Challengers Bengaluru, as they were then known, entered this vibrant arena, carrying the hopes of a passionate city, a city that breathes cricket. The expectations were immense, but the journey, well, it began with a stumble. The first season was a harsh lesson, teaching them about the unforgiving nature of T20 cricket. The star-studded lineup found it difficult to click as a cohesive unit, which often happens in new tournaments with new teams. The inaugural 2008 season for RCB was a challenging one. They managed only 4 wins and finished 7th in the league table. It was not the start their fans had envisioned. Rahul Dravid, a true son of Bengaluru, led the side. The team had stalwarts. Jacques Kallis, Anil Kumble, Zaheer Khan, and a young Virat Kohli were all part of the squad. Yet the results did not reflect the talent on paper. The team struggled for consistency, learning quickly that reputation counted for little on the field. Performance was the only currency that mattered. The Chinnaswamy Stadium, their fortress, waited for more cheers. This initial phase was crucial for RCB. It set the stage for introspection. What needed to change? How could they harness the individual brilliance into collective success? These were the questions that echoed in their corridors. The management, the players, and the fans all felt the weight of unmet expectations. But sport is about resilience, about learning from setbacks. RCB, even in those early days, showed glimpses of the fight that would define them. They were not a team to be taken lightly, even if the points table told a different story. The seeds of future battles were being sown. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. For RCB, that first step was a faltering one. But it was a step nonetheless. The league was new, the dynamics were still being understood. The blend of international stars and domestic talent needed time to mature. Bengaluru's faithful supporters remained steadfast. Knowing their team had potential, they believed in the dream. The early stumbles were just part of the narrative, a narrative that was just beginning to unfold. The story of RCB was always going to be about passion and the relentless pursuit of excellence. The 2009 season saw a remarkable turnaround. The IPL moved to South Africa that year, and RCB, under the astute leadership of Anil Kumble, found their rhythm. They transformed from a struggling side into genuine contenders. This was a testament to Kumble's leadership. He instilled a fighting spirit. The team started to believe in its capabilities, playing an aggressive brand of cricket. Their performances were more consistent, and the fans back home in Bengaluru watched with bated breath. Could this be their year? The team had certainly given them strong reasons to hope for the best. RCB reached their first ever IPL final in 2009, facing the Deccan Chargers. It was a closely fought contest, but ultimately they fell short by a narrow margin. Yet the campaign was a significant achievement, showing the league what RCB was truly capable of. Players like Manish Pandey, who scored a brilliant century, emerged as new heroes. Jacques Kallis continued his stellar all-round contributions. The experience of playing in a high-pressure final was invaluable, laying the foundation for future campaigns. The disappointment of the loss was palpable, yet there was immense pride in their journey. The momentum continued into the 2010 season. RCB once again made it to the playoffs, finishing third but losing to Mumbai Indians in the semi-final. The team was now a consistent force in the IPL, no longer the underachievers of 2008. Key players were stepping up, with the likes of Robin Uthappa and Dale Steyn making significant impacts. The core of the team was strengthening, learning to win crucial moments. The Chinnaswamy Stadium became a fortress. Teams found it incredibly hard to beat RCB on their home turf. The support was electrifying. In 2011, RCB soared even higher. They topped the league stage with a phenomenal performance, playing with flair and dominance. Chris Gayle, in his first season for RCB after joining midway, was a revelation. He single-handedly won them several matches with his explosive batting. The Gayle storm became a phenomenon. Virat Kohli was also coming into his own as a destructive batsman. They reached the final for the second time, facing Chennai Super Kings. Unfortunately, the title remained elusive, and they lost the final. But 2 finals in 3 years signaled their arrival as a powerhouse. The dream was getting closer. The period between 2012 and 2015 was one of mixed fortunes for RCB. It felt like a constant series of what-ifs. The team possessed incredible firepower. Chris Gayle continued to mesmerize audiences, and Virat Kohli was maturing into a world beater. AB de Villiers joined the ranks, adding another dimension of genius. On paper, they often looked like the team to beat. Yet, the coveted IPL trophy remained out of reach. In 2012, they narrowly missed out on a playoff spot, finishing 5th. The inconsistency was frustrating for the players and the loyal fan base. One brilliant performance would often be followed by a disappointing one. The 2013 season is particularly remembered for one extraordinary feat: Chris Gayle's monumental innings of 175 not out against Pune Warriors India. It was an innings that defied belief, the highest individual score in T20 history. RCB also posted the then highest team total in IPL history, 263 for 5. The Chinnaswamy crowd witnessed a spectacle they would never forget. Despite such breathtaking performances, the team again finished 5th, failing to qualify for the playoffs. It highlighted a recurring theme. Individual brilliance was abundant, but translating that into consistent team victories that led to titles was the challenge. The 2014 season brought more disappointment. RCB finished a lowly 7th in the league table, managing only 5 wins. The star-studded batting lineup couldn't always compensate for other areas. The bowling attack often came under scrutiny. Finding the right balance in the team composition proved difficult. Yuvraj Singh was part of the squad that year, and hopes were high. But the collective performance did not match the individual reputations. Questions were asked. Was it strategy? Was it execution under pressure? The team searched for answers. The fans kept believing, their support unwavering. Hope resurfaced in 2015. RCB made a strong comeback, qualifying for the playoffs. They finished 3rd in the league standings. Virat Kohli was now the full-time captain, leading with passion and aggression. AB de Villiers was in sublime form, playing some unbelievable innings. Mitchell Starc spearheaded the bowling attack effectively. They looked like strong contenders once more. They reached qualifier 2, but their journey was cut short by Chennai Super Kings. Another promising campaign ended without the ultimate prize. The wait for the trophy continued. The team was getting closer, but the final hurdle seemed so far. The 2016 IPL season will forever be etched in memory. It was the season of Virat Kohli. His batting reached a realm of invincibility, scoring an astounding 973 runs, including 4 centuries. It remains the record for the most runs in a single IPL season, a truly phenomenal achievement. He led from the front, and his passion was infectious. RCB played an exhilarating brand of cricket. They fought back from a difficult position in the league, winning crucial matches to storm into the playoffs. The partnership between Kohli and AB de Villiers was legendary. They were simply unstoppable. RCB reached their 3rd IPL final in 2016. The final was played at their home ground, the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. The atmosphere was electric, and Bengaluru was buzzing. This felt like their year. They faced Sunrisers Hyderabad in a high-scoring thriller. RCB chased bravely, with Kohli and Gayle laying a strong foundation. But they fell agonizingly short by just 8 runs. The heartbreak was immense. To come so close, especially after such a dominant season from their captain, was a bitter pill to swallow. The images of a dejected Kohli were hard to watch. The dream was so near, yet so far. What followed the highs of 2016 were some deep valleys. The 2017 season was a stark contrast. RCB finished last, at the 8th position. Nothing seemed to go right for them. The team suffered a collective dip in form. Perhaps the most forgettable moment was when they were bowled out for 49 against Kolkata Knight Riders. It was the lowest total in IPL history, a record no team wants. It was a difficult period. The champions of the previous season looked like a shadow of their former selves. Such is the nature of sport. It tests your character in adversity. The struggles continued in 2018 and 2019. In 2018, they finished 6th. In 2019, they ended up at the bottom of the table again, with just 5 wins. Despite having world-class players, the team could not find a winning formula. The balance of the side remained a concern. The bowling department often struggled to contain opposition batsmen. The pressure on Kohli and de Villiers to deliver in every game was immense. These were testing times for the franchise and its loyal supporters. Yet the red flags continued to wave passionately at the Chinnaswamy. The hope never truly died. Section 5. A period of rebuilding. Consistent playoffs. Elusive trophy. 2020 to 2022. After a few challenging seasons, Royal Challengers Bangalore embarked on a path of rebuilding. There was a clear intent to create a more balanced squad. The focus shifted towards consistency. The 2020 season, played in the UAE due to the pandemic, saw RCB return to the playoffs. They finished 4th in the league stage. It was a significant improvement. Young players like Devdutt Padikkal made a mark. He provided excellent starts at the top of the order. The team showed greater resilience. They won crucial matches to secure their playoff spot. They lost to Sunrisers Hyderabad in the eliminator. But it was a step in the right direction. The positive momentum carried into the 2021 season. RCB once again qualified for the playoffs. They finished 3rd in the league phase. Glenn Maxwell, a new recruit, had a fantastic season with the bat. He provided the much-needed middle-order impetus. Harshal Patel was the standout performer with the ball. He picked up an incredible 32 wickets. He won the purple cap. His variations and death bowling were exceptional. However, the playoff hurdle remained. They lost to Kolkata Knight Riders in a closely contested eliminator. The dream of lifting the trophy was still unfulfilled, but the consistency was encouraging. The 2022 season saw a change in leadership. Faf du Plessis was appointed as the captain. Virat Kohli had stepped down from captaincy after the 2021 season. Du Plessis brought his vast experience and calm demeanour to the role. RCB had another strong season. They qualified for the playoffs for the 3rd consecutive year. They finished 4th. Wanindu Hasaranga, the Sri Lankan leg spinner, was a key performer. He picked up 26 wickets. Rajat Patidar played some crucial knocks, including a memorable century in the eliminator against Lucknow Super Giants. RCB won the eliminator. They progressed to Qualifier 2. In Qualifier 2, they faced Rajasthan Royals. Hopes were high. Could this be the year they finally break the jinx? Unfortunately, it was not to be. They lost the match. Their campaign ended one step short of the final. 3 successive playoff appearances showed progress. The team was competitive. They were consistently in the mix. But the final leap to glory was still missing. The fans continued their unwavering support. They knew the team was building something special. The hunger for the title grew stronger with each passing season. They were knocking on the door very hard. Section 6. Transition and tenacity. Navigating changes and challenges. 2023 to 2024. The 2023 Indian Premier League season presented fresh challenges. RCB, under Faf du Plessis' captaincy, aimed to build on their previous playoff appearances. The team showcased moments of brilliance. Faf du Plessis himself had an outstanding season with the bat, leading the run charts for the team. Virat Kohli continued to be a pillar of strength. Mohammad Siraj bowled with fire and skill, leading the pace attack effectively. However, consistency as a unit eluded them at crucial junctures. They secured 7 wins during the league phase. This was not enough to secure a playoff berth. They finished 6th in the standings, a slight dip after 3 consecutive playoff qualifications. The focus then shifted to the 2024 season. Andy Flower took over as the head coach. There was a renewed sense of purpose. The franchise also underwent a significant identity change. Royal Challengers Bangalore was officially renamed Royal Challengers Bengaluru. This resonated deeply with the local fans. It embraced the city's traditional name. The logo was also updated to reflect this change. On the field, the team fought hard. Virat Kohli was once again in sublime form. He won the orange cap for scoring 741 runs. His hunger and dedication were inspirational. Yash Dayal emerged as the team's leading wicket-taker with 15 scalps. RCB's performance in the 2024 league stage was a tale of resilience. They battled hard to secure a place in the playoffs. They finished fourth in the league table. This meant another shot at the title. The eliminator match was against Rajasthan Royals. It was a tense encounter, as playoff games often are. Unfortunately, RCB could not overcome the challenge. They lost the eliminator, their campaign ended. While the dream of the trophy remained distant, qualifying for the playoffs was a commendable effort. It showed the team's fighting spirit. The core group was strong. The desire was evident. These two seasons, 2023 and 2024, were about transition and tenacity. There were changes in coaching staff. There was the symbolic name change. The team continued to search for that winning formula. The reliance on key players was evident, but the emergence of new performers like Yash Dayal was a positive sign. The experience gained by the younger players would be invaluable. The management knew they were close. The fans, ever loyal, kept the faith. They believed that the breakthrough was just around the corner. The journey was filled with ups and downs, but the spirit of Bengaluru remained unbroken. Section 7. The Unforgettable Ascent, Crafting the 2025 Championship Dream, the year 2025. A year that will forever be etched in golden letters in the annals of Royal Challengers Bengaluru. It began with significant changes. Rajat Patidar, the talented and composed batsman, was entrusted with the captaincy. He succeeded Faf du Plessis. This was a bold move, but it signaled a fresh approach. Dinesh Karthik, a seasoned campaigner, returned to the fold. He joined as a mentor and batting coach. His experience was invaluable. Omkar Salvi took over as the bowling coach. Andy Flower continued as the head coach, providing stability and strategic direction. The stage was set for something special. RCB's strategy for the 2025 season was clear. They retained their core stars, Virat Kohli, the new captain Rajat Patidar, and the promising pacer Yash Dayal. In the auction, they made smart choices. They bought 19 players. Crucially, they used their right-to-match cards effectively. They secured the services of Swapnil Singh, the reliable Josh Hazlewood, and the crafty Suyash Sharma. This meticulous planning in the auction laid the groundwork for a balanced and formidable squad. The team looked well-rounded. It had a good mix of experience and youth. There was a quiet confidence in the camp. The league stage of IPL 2025 saw RCB play with remarkable consistency. They were a dominant force. They finished second in the points table. This guaranteed them 2 shots at making the final. Virat Kohli was in imperious form yet again. He amassed 614 runs. This included 8 half-centuries. His hunger for runs was insatiable. Josh Hazlewood spearheaded the bowling attack magnificently. He claimed 21 crucial wickets. His accuracy and ability to strike at key moments were vital. The team gelled beautifully under Patidar's calm leadership. He led with intelligence and composure. A remarkable feat achieved by RCB in 2025 was their away record. They became the first team in IPL history to win all their away matches in a single season. This was an extraordinary achievement. It spoke volumes about their adaptability and mental fortitude. Winning consistently on the road is never easy in the IPL. Different conditions, different crowds. But RCB conquered every challenge. This incredible run of away victories built immense momentum. It instilled a belief that they could win from any situation, anywhere. The dream of the maiden IPL title was no longer distant. It felt tangible. It felt achievable. Today, on June 3rd, 2025, we can still feel the echoes of that incredible journey. Section 8. Crowning Glory. The 2025 final, a night Bengaluru will never forget. The playoffs of IPL 2025. Royal Challengers Bengaluru were riding a wave of confidence. They had finished second in the league. Their first challenge was Qualifier 1. They faced Punjab Kings. It was a keenly contested match. RCB held their nerve. They emerged victorious. This win propelled them directly into the IPL final. The city of Bengaluru erupted in joy. Their beloved team was just 1 win away from the Elusive trophy. Years of waiting, years of hoping had led to this moment. The anticipation was palpable. The entire city was painted red and gold. The IPL 2025 final. It was Royal Challengers Bengaluru versus Punjab Kings, a rematch of Qualifier 1. The grand stage was set. Millions watched with bated breath. RCB were determined to write history. They had been here before in finals, but this time there was a different aura, a sense of calm resolve. Captain Rajat Patidar led his troops with quiet confidence. Every player knew their role. They were ready to give their all. The support from the stands and from homes across the world was immense. Isala Cup Namda. This year the cup is ours, was the chant on every lip. The final match was a testament to RCB's champion spirit. They played like true champions. Every department clicked. The batsmen scored crucial runs. The bowlers executed their plans perfectly. The fielders were electric. Virat Kohli, the stalwart, played another significant innings. During this final match, he achieved another milestone. He surpassed Shikhar Dhawan to become the player with the most fours in IPL history. His 769th four broke the record, and he finished with 771 fours in his IPL career by the end of the match. It was a fitting tribute to his consistency. Josh Hazlewood was, as always, brilliant with the ball. His crucial wickets kept Punjab Kings in check. And then, the moment arrived. The winning runs were scored. Royal Challengers Bengaluru had done it. They were the champions of IPL 2025. The scenes were emotional. Players hugged each other. Tears of joy flowed freely. The coaching staff, led by Andy Flower and mentored by Dinesh Karthik, celebrated the culmination of their hard work. The fans in the stadium went delirious. Bengaluru celebrated like never before. The long wait was over. The curse was broken. RCB had finally lifted the coveted IPL trophy. It was a victory for perseverance. It was a victory for passion. It was a victory for Bengaluru. Section 9. A legacy forged in fire. RCB's enduring spirit and the dawn of a new era. The journey of Royal Challengers Bengaluru in the Indian Premier League has been nothing short of an epic saga. From their initial struggles in 2008 to the ultimate triumph in 2025, it has been a rollercoaster of emotions. They played 265 matches, winning 127 and losing 130, resulting in a win percentage of 49.1% prior to their championship season beginning. This statistic, however, never truly captured the essence of RCB. They were always more than just numbers. They were a team that played with flair, passion, and an indomitable spirit. Their brand of cricket was exciting, often breathtaking. RCB made 9 playoff appearances in their journey. They reached the IPL final 4 times before 2025, in 2009, 2011, and 2016, each time falling at the final hurdle. These near misses only strengthened their resolve. They created countless memories for their fans. The highest team total of 263 for 5 in 2013, with Chris Gale's iconic 175 not out. Virat Kohli's monumental 973 runs in 2016. The heartbreaking low of 49 all out in 2017. These moments, both high and low, are part of their rich tapestry. They define the character of the team, a team that never gave up. The 2025 IPL title is a watershed moment for the franchise. It is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering belief. Under the captaincy of Rajat Patidar, with stellar performances from veterans like Virat Kohli and key players like Josh Hazlewood, RCB finally achieved their ultimate goal. The strategic inputs from coach Andy Flower and mentor Dinesh Karthik played a crucial role. Winning all their away matches in 2025 was a testament to their newfound invincibility and mental strength. This victory is not just for the players, it is for the legions of loyal fans who stood by the team through thick and thin. As we stand here on June 3, 2025, reflecting on this historic achievement, the future for Royal Challengers Bengaluru looks incredibly bright. The maiden IPL trophy has lifted a huge weight off their shoulders. It has instilled a champion's belief. With a core of experienced players and exciting young talent, RCB is poised to build a lasting legacy. The triumph of 2025 is not an end, it is a new beginning. It is the dawn of an era where RCB will strive for continued excellence. The Red and Gold Army will march on, inspiring millions with their courage, their passion, and their winning ways. The chant "E Sala Cup Namda" has finally found its glorious fulfillment.